She just burned her hair on the burner. Don't recommend that. Hi everyone! Hi! Welcome to Bento Making 101 with me and her. No
That's
names. Anyway, you ready to get to it? First things, to make life infinitely easier, we have our secret weapons. So first tool that we are collecting for today to make our life work more easily is these animal-shaped egg molds. We have the bear. We have the bunny. And after much searching, we finally have the cats. Isn't that exciting? Yes. We have a full set of 3. So these you can get on Amazon, eBay, a bunch of different sites online. These 2 especially are very easy to come by. If you do want to get them, they're not that expensive, so I would go check Amazon if you want these. These usually come in a set. And then this one here, you might have to do a little bit more digging, but I did also get this one on Amazon after a fair amount of searching, and it took quite a while to ship, but it made it, and we are ready to finally do this video. Alright, so
Let's boil some eggs.
yes, first thing we're gonna do, we are going to start boiling some eggs for the eggs in the bento.
Yes.
So we're just gonna take 3 eggs, boil some water, pop those in, boil them as you do. So once your water starts to boil, you're gonna put your eggs in there. Now that our eggs are in our water, we're gonna let that boil for 15 minutes. The sandwich ones could be a little more complex, so let's get started on that. So I think what we're gonna do at this point, I'm gonna fold an end slice in half, press it into the face. I'm gonna take that out.
Now we're gonna get our fillings, which we are doing some,
We're gonna take some ham and
Yum.
some white cheese. You can use Provolone, Swiss, white American, whatever your favorite white cheese is there, but they do use white. And try to cut out that approximate shape.
here we go. We got a bunny sandwich. It's pretty cute.
Oh. And then to finish detailing it, we're gonna try to make it match the pictures. So we are gonna cut some little bits of ham for his mouth and his ears. You're also going to need some seaweed and a pair of scissors for the detailing. So now our eggs are done. We're gonna go ahead and take those out of the water. We're gonna peel them, and then immediately we're gonna put them in the mold. Then I'm gonna press the egg into the mold as best as I can without splitting it, and then force the mold shut. And it's okay if some squeezes around the outside. Then we're gonna put the molds in a bowl and let that run some cool water in there to force chill these.
Oh my goodness. That is so cute.
If there are any like little stray bits on the edge, feel free to cut that off. So in the shapes that we have today, the only one that's different is the bear, which I would say this is optional. If you look at the bento boxes, the bear is like a light brown, meaning that I'm gonna guess he was either brushed or marinated in soy sauce. So we're gonna brush a little soy sauce on him before we add him to the collection. We're ready to start on our last ones, which is the rice balls. So these you can either just do straight up rice with nothing in them, or you can do like we're gonna do and you can stuff them with whatever you want. You can use like kimchi, or we're gonna use a tuna mix. You can do something completely different. Whatever you want to do, you can look up a million recipes for things to stuff rice balls with. But for today, we are going to be doing tuna with a spicy mayo. And we're gonna show you how to do that. All right, let's do it. We've taken 1 can of tuna, opened that, drained it, put it in a bowl. Then we're gonna add some mayo.
We're gonna add some
sriracha. And then just because we can, we're gonna throw some capers in there.
Make sure you get some of the caper juice because it makes it nice and salty tasting.
Alright, let's make some rice balls. We have about 1.5 cups, 2 cups of rice that we cooked earlier. We let it cool a little so it would be able to be handled. I recommend using sushi rice if you have it. We didn't have any on hand today, so this is just regular. But sushi rice will stick together a little more easily, make your life much simpler. So at this point, you probably have a fair idea what we're gonna do. We're gonna take some rice and pat it in both sides. Then we'll put a spoonful of our tuna mix in there. Carefully tip it out. This might be a little bit easier to shape if you do just run a little water through the mold first. And we will do our next. For the record, as small as these are, your life will be easier if you just do plain rice balls with nothing in them. We're gonna punch out some little faces, decorate them, and be back to taste test. It's time to try it out. Once she finishes taking pictures.
Okay, y'all, we have got a little bento box. It's so cute.
So we have bunny, cat, and bear, eggs, sandwiches, and rice balls. Let's some of which were decidedly easier than others.
Like, maybe the eggs are easy?
Eggs and straight up rice balls. Definitely stick to those if you are in a rush.
Yeah, use the most.
Anything more than that, plan to have a lot of time on your hands. So like if it's a stormy day where you're at, like it is here right now, okay, good way to spend an afternoon. But
look at his little bunny face. Oh my goodness, it shows up really well actually.
we have our happy little bear. He's not very dark, but he is brushed with soy sauce. If you want a darker color, then you can definitely marinate him. If you somehow have your hands on a pig mold, because that is also one of the animals available. I did notice that one, the pig egg is pink, so for that, I would brush or marinate it with beet juice or something similar. Of course, there's nothing to review flavor-wise on the egg. It's a boiled egg, but it's definitely more fun to eat when it looks cute. I'm gonna try rice ball next.
Come on,
little
mister.
Bunny.
Do you want to go in my belly? I would show you it, but
You got mangled getting them out?
yeah.
Yeah, so only put them in a box like this if you're trying to get them to look cute, because they're hard to get back out. Or actually, no, what we should have done, we should have had sense and lifted out the divider first, but
Or just use chopsticks.
that would be the obvious move, yes. Which is why we obviously didn't do it. As for the sandwiches, I would say, considering how hard it was to get for shapes this tiny, to do their little faces with the meat and cheese, I would probably say don't stress if you don't want to do a meat and cheese sandwich doing the design on the front. Just, if you want peanut butter and jelly, shape your bread, fill it with peanut butter and jelly. You do you. But I am going to try one of the little sandwiches. He's very happy because he doesn't know he's about to die.
A little bunny boy. Ham and cheese sandwich.
Could have used some mayo, but I forgot about it in the moment. Do feel free to put mayo or mustard or whatever else you want in your sandwich.
I think I can honestly say just normal food being cuter makes it more enjoyable. Half the part of eating is looking at your food.
But anyway, yeah, that's it for today. Again, nothing really complex, but fun, cute. Yeah, okay, so not complex on cooking skill, but on patience, on cutting little tiny shapes, especially if you don't have the little cutter mold. You're gonna be there a while with your little kitchen scissors, so plan to have some patience on this one. But what's your vote?
Yes,
How'd we do?
so cute. I think we did
Pretty good.
I'll give us a 7.
If you had to help Yumi make the items for the bento box rather than just put the boxes together, would you?
No.
You had your fill of that today? Ouch. We will be back next week with, I want to say, a dessert. What dessert will that be? Come back next Tuesday and find out. Bye.
Bye.